Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and it's been about a month since I did my last garden tour, so I figured we'd go take a look around. Come with me. Starting at the entrance here, we have my 3 green stalks. These are all filling in so nicely. We do have some bug damage on some of the cabbage, but overall I am still just so happy with the way that these turned out. In my last video, I did show my new blueberry bush, so that's got some fruit ready. And of course, these, what I call my pretty beds, are so filled in and beautiful. This definitely takes the cake. The bubblegum petunia, the dahlias, I think these are called Linda's Baby. I think I have a purple dahlia in here, and some zinnias, salmon zinnias, and I just love them. We do have some hyacinth beans climbing the trellis finally. I did buy mandevilla. They just are not climbing. So if you have any ideas on what I need to do to get those to start climbing the trellis, please leave it in the comments. I am just at a loss with those. Turning around here, my favorite jazzberry super tunia, and of course bubblegum, some purple zinnias. And then as we walk into the raised bed garden, we've got a tower of green beans. I've gotten a number of green beans off of here already, and I think I'll have one more time to go pick, probably tomorrow. And then I'm gonna rip all the plants and plant again. Here I am dealing with some bug damage. I'm trying to improve airflow in this zucchini bed. I've cut off some of the yucky colored leaves. I really think that I'm dealing with some aphids, so I got some spray. I'm going to try insecticidal soap and we'll go from there. I did succession plant a couple of new zucchinis. You can see one's kind of leggy in there. We'll get hopefully another round of harvesting for the zucchinis. The pepper bed is growing so nice. I've got a number of jalapenos. I think I've got some bell peppers I've started harvesting. I think these are like the mini bell peppers. So I am really happy with the progress on those. Brassicas are pretty much done. So I've just let these broccoli go to seed. I'm thinking I'll pull these plants soon, feed them to my chickens, and then try to do another cool weather crop in here. I think I need to fill like with 6 inches of soil, and then I might try to plant carrots in this bed. So stay tuned for that. All right, spinning around a little bit here, we've got tomatoes and basil and another pepper plant. I've tried my best to keep these tomatoes really tamed and pruned, and I think they're growing pretty well. I'm really happy with the progress there. And here is my cucumber bed. It's starting to look very tired. I have harvested so many cucumbers out of this bed, and we just succession planted some seeds in here today. So hopefully we'll keep that harvest coming. If you've seen any of my other videos, this is just like my favorite trio in my whole garden, my favorite view. As you can see, the super tunias are just glowing and gorgeous. I still have some kale that's looking really nice. A number of strawberries harvested off of this GreenStalk. I'm trying to capture the runners, so I'll show you. This is a runner I just kind of put in some dirt today. But over here I did get a new sweet as pie cherry shrub, I think what it's called. If it's not, I'll pop it up on the screen. And I just have a couple of strawberry runners there. And here, this is also new. So this used to be my cabbage patch. I got a gorgeous harvest out of that cabbage patch, and that is up on my channel if you haven't seen it yet. But in here, I just planted today a raspberry shortcake, dwarf raspberry bush, and I'm not good with this, baby cakes blackberry. And I just got these really pretty black trellises earlier this season from Aldi. I think they were like less than $10 a piece. So I did kind of offset just in case we were going to have them fill out a little bit bushier, but I think this is going to grow into being a gorgeous bed. I plan on filling a lot of this blank area in with strawberries also over the course of this season and next. As you can see, we've got a project started. If you have any ideas what that may be, I'd love to hear in the comments. Hopefully this will be much further along than the next video. But just a quick look here. We've got a number of tiny Tim tomatoes. I've got a good harvest off of those already. And of course, my herbs. I just harvested most of my dill to make some refrigerator pickles today. And everything's just looking so pretty still. This basil is notorious for these little dead leaves. One other change that I don't think I showed in the last video, in these grow bags, I had potatoes. I did do a harvest and was really quite happy with that. I've learned a lot. And now I've got some squash, some butternut squash, and some pumpkins planted in these. And those are all sprouted up, coming along. Of course, our favorite garden goose. We need an outfit for her. One look at a little swallowtail in there. Come on, camera. It is just a gorgeous evening, and there is no place I'd rather be than the garden. So thanks for taking a walk with me. I hope to see you next time. Bye, friends.